Across the fabric of time, a ripple of confusion widens. It is him again, the monk. Proceed at your own nonsensical risk.
Happy, happy game dev, happy, happy us. Happy, happy game dev, we never make a fuss. We're happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy game dev, happy, happy us. Happy, happy game dev, we never make a fuss. We're happy, happy, happy.
Monk News. Welcome back, resilient wanderers of the weekly chaos. Let us once more unfurl the scroll of global happenings, wipe away the fingerprints of incompetence, and pretend any of it makes sense. We begin with the Office for Misplaced Plans, who triumphantly released a new 900-page national report this morning. When asked what the report covered, officials admitted they had no earthly idea. The document contains charts, diagrams, appendices, and a fold-out map of something unrecognizable. Researchers attempting to read it reported dizziness, déjà vu, and a mild urge to reorganize their sock drawer. The office has announced plans to publish a follow-up report explaining the first report, assuming they can find it. Meanwhile, in the upper atmosphere, the mysterious sky blob has escalated its silent critique. Witnesses observed the blob subtly tilting, as if checking a watch that only it can see. Astronomers have described this development as deeply unsettling, cosmically passive-aggressive, and exactly the kind of behavior you get from a celestial entity that expected better from us. Back on Earth, a major city has installed hourly mindfulness sirens. At the start of every hour, a soothing yet slightly accusatory chime echoes through the streets, reminding citizens to breathe, stretch, hydrate, and reconsider their life choices. Uptake has been mixed. Some citizens report improved calm. Others flinch every time the siren sounds, triggered by Pavlovian dread. In technology news, a leading smartphone manufacturer has unveiled a new truth verification phone. The device listens carefully during conversations and emits a piercing scream whenever the user lies. During initial testing, the phone screamed so frequently during a press conference that it had to be escorted outside for a rest. Executives insist the product is innovative and democracy compatible, though politicians have expressed concern for their safety. Archaeologists, meanwhile, have announced the discovery of an ancient stone tablet believed to date back several millennia. After painstaking translation, the inscription revealed a single phrase carved in meticulous script: "No refunds." Historians widely regard this as the earliest evidence that humanity has been disappointing customers since the dawn of civilization. And finally, transport officials warn that due to unforeseen circumstances, delays are expected on all trains, buses, ferries, and emotional journeys. Take a breath. Stay upright. And if the sky blob checks its watch again, remember, it is not judging you specifically. It is judging all of us equally. Welcome. Who speaks?
Oh, I'm Kim.
Kim, you sound aflame.
Yes, something is on fire again. Could be the server, could be accounting. Hard to tell from here.
Fire is simply enthusiasm escaping structure.
People keep bringing me broken devices. I fix them. They break again. I fix them again. They break harder. I think technology hates me.
No, technology adores you. You are its keeper, its handler, its wrangler of chaos.
I am not sure that helps.
Kim, you are the chosen one. Every workplace has one person holding the entire digital world together with hope and cable ties. In your building, that is you.
I do not want to be the chosen one. I want to be left alone with my sandwiches.
Great heroes always want lunch. This is normal.
Today someone asked me to fix their screen, but the issue was that the screen was off. Off. Just off. I stared at it for a long time.
Kim, you must embrace the three truths of IT enlightenment. 1. People do not understand devices. 2. People do not want to understand devices. 3. People will continue breaking devices even after being shown how not to.
So what do I do? Give up?
You rise above. You detach. You enter the sacred mode of indifferent professionalism.
What does that mean?
You fix nothing with passion. You fix everything with a calm that terrifies them. Speak only in short phrases. Say things like, "Have you tried accepting your fate?" Or, "This device is older than your ambitions."
I like that.
Good. Now about the fire.
Yes?
Let it burn. It will cleanse the department.
I will tell them you said that.
Tell them loudly. Call back next week. Technical workers are spiritual warriors. Support them, preferably with sandwiches. Before Nora Well became Wootware's narrative director, she had endured a long and storied past. Most of it spent writing dialogue for Bullet Badger 2, the smash hit shooter famous for its 90,000 lines of barks, quips, and tactical insults. Her recovery was ongoing.
Miss Well, welcome to Wootley Hall. Jolly good to have you. Please, take a seat anywhere that is not the piano.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. My thanks are sincere.
Splendid. Now, what brings you to narrative?
Words. Words that belong together. Words that stick. Oh, I blinked. You know, words.
Right, good start. You worked on a rather famous franchise, I hear.
Yes, I wrote all dialogue for Bullet Badger 2. Every scream, every bark, every whispered threat. Every whispered threat, every bark, every scream. The screams, the barks, the whispers.
Good heavens.
They asked me to write more. More lines for more guns with more noises. Gun noises with lines. Lines with guns. Guns with lines about noises.
That sounds rather intense.
Yes, intense. Very intense. Very many intense.
Could you perhaps describe your narrative philosophy?
We begin with clarity. With clarity, we begin. Clarity is where we begin.
Quite right. Anything else?
The story must breathe intention. It must breathe its purpose. Its purpose must breathe through it.
Ah, yes, of course.
Character is action. Action is character. Characters act because they are characters.
I feel I am learning something, though I am not certain what. Tell me, Miss Well, after such exhausting work, why apply here?
I want to write stories where people talk, where they say things that mean things. Things with meaning are spoken by people who speak.
A refreshing pivot away from all the shouting.
The shouting. Yes. So much shouting. An avalanche of shouting.
All three of your notebooks appear to have the same notes written at slightly different angles. Nora, I think you shall fit in quite nicely here at Wootware. Welcome aboard.
Thank you for welcoming me. Your welcome is appreciated. I appreciate being welcomed.
And so Nora Well joined the heart of Wootware's creative team. Her scripts were elegant. Her insight was sharp, and everything she wrote came in threes, which made editing a living nightmare. But she was brilliant, and more importantly, she never once shouted the word flank in anger. Sometimes I like to invade alarm clocks of random people. Ah, here is one now. Awaken, follower. The duvet has lied to you again. It whispered comfort. It delivered nothing. You are moving, barely. Your hand reaches for the alarm. Look at the determination, like a sleepy crab attempting philosophy. Now your foot touches the floor. Brave, reckless. The floor is cold because it resents you. You slouch forward. Fascinating. A posture usually reserved for defeated scarecrows and disappointed librarians. You stand, wobbling. A newborn giraffe made entirely of regret. Your spine makes a sound like a stapler giving up. Inspirational in a tragic way. You are walking now. Left, right, left. Each step radiates the energy of someone searching for purpose and only finding crumbs. You stare into the mirror. The mirror stares back. Both of you look confused about the arrangement. Now you reach for your toothbrush. A bold choice for someone who has been awake for 47 seconds and is already exhausted.
Monk! Monk! Like, wake up! You have a sketch to read!
Oh, bother.
Wellness after midnight!
Welcome back, my brave boundary negotiators, my fearless guardians of sanity, my champions of saying no without crying. Look at you. Look at this magnificent crowd. You shine like a group of people who have seen too much, and yet still pretend meetings have purpose.
Yeah, like, you all look so emotionally hydrated.
Tonight we explore a chronic condition, a quiet, sneaky, creeping menace that prowls the workplace. I am speaking of scope creep, the silent killer of deadlines, deliverables, and the last remaining scraps of your dignity.
Ugh, creepiness. I attract creeps a lot. Although, as my theropod likes to say, a creep in the bush is worth two in the hand.
Every new feature begins small.
Why are you looking at me?
Every feature begins small. So sweet, so harmless. A little newborn idea with big dreams and no malicious intent. It bats its eyelashes and whispers, "Wouldn't it be cool if..."
Oh yes, small, but like wait until it grows and has ideas of its own. Then it's like really a mouthful.
And because you are kind and hopeful and still slightly naive, you say yes. You believe in possibility.
Yeah, optimism is like foreplay for disappointment.
Then one day you open the design document, and the design document has grown teeth. Not metaphorical teeth, the kind that leave marks on your soul. Threads of red feedback crossing the page like conspiracy strings pinned to a corkboard. Systems connecting that were never meant to meet.
Ooh, should be careful not to leave marks on the meat.
The GDD transforms before your eyes. It no longer resembles a plan. It resembles the handwritten diary of a conspiracy theorist locked in a turf war with Jira's AI over custody rights to the feature list.
Honestly, I would totally watch that.
By the time you recognize the monster, it is too late. It has a budget. It has approval. It has started breeding. You close one tab and 3 more appear. Send help.
Yeah, that's like when I try to clean my bedroom. Toys just keep multiplying.
So let us talk prevention, true prevention, the ancient art of protecting your peace. Scope creep cannot hurt you if you master the sacred word, no.
Say it right to their head.
Say it calmly, say it lovingly, say it while avoiding eye contact and backing slowly out of the meeting room like you have spotted a bear.
Ooh, yes. Always back out slowly.
Remember this truth. Boundaries are not negativity. Boundaries are emotional patch notes. You are updating your soul to version 1 point slightly healthier.
Yeah, like 1 point is enough if you put it in the right place.
If you must compromise, use the holy mantra of protection. Let us revisit that post-launch. This phrase is powerful. This phrase is radiant. It is a shield of light, a defensive spell that banishes dangerous ideas back to the mystical realm known as maybe someday.
Yeah, post-lunch is my favorite time.
And if someone looks at you with bright eyes and insists that the new feature will not take long, take their hand. Hold it gently. Look deep into their soul and ask them, then why are you asking me?
Oh yeah, like when you take it gently and ask, why me? That is intimate. That is like staring into someone's browser history.
Scope creep feeds on enthusiasm. It feasts on optimism, teamwork, and any sentence that begins with the cursed words, quick change.
Quickies are always enthusiastic.
Do not feed it. Do not pet it. Do not name it. Do not let it into your home. Just close the document. Turn away. Walk with confidence and pretend you did not hear the whispers calling you back.
Yeah, whispers are how you get in trouble.
Because here on Wellness After Midnight, we believe in self-care, clear scope, and the quiet, powerful joy of finishing literally anything.
And that is enough for tonight.
Welcome to Weather of the Soul. A storm warning has been issued.
For your entire life.
A surge of discontent is moving rapidly toward your morning.
It brings with it winds of moderate panic and the faint smell of other people's nonsense.
At noon, a confidence tornado may form. Do not be alarmed.
It will be brief.
You will feel capable for approximately 8 seconds before reality taps you on the shoulder and says, let's not.
This afternoon, the hurricane of pointless meetings makes landfall. Category 3 hours long. Secure your sanity.
It is small and blows away easily.
By evening, expect emotions to evaporate completely.
Leaving behind a dry, dusty residue of, I cannot do another day of this.
Overnight, temperatures drop sharply.
Into the realm of blank stare at the ceiling.
We're like layers of denial.
Should conditions improve, I will let you know.
They will not.
But I will let you, like, you know.
This week, I am an ornamental emergency whistle, a decorative warning, a ceremonial panic tube, completely incapable of producing any sound other than a faint, apologetic wheeze that suggests I might be allergic to myself. I sit on a shelf, waiting for an emergency I was clearly not designed for. Fire? Flood? Cheesecake? No one knows. My instruction manual simply said, be ready. Ready for what? A surprise inspection from the Department of Unhelpful Objects? People pick me up, blow me, and then stare as nothing happens. Not even a peep. Not even a polite honk. All they get is a gust of disappointment strong enough to rearrange their outlook on life. I try to practice. I stand in front of a mirror and attempt to whistle. My only progress is that once I emitted a noise so small that even the dust ignored it. The dust has standards. Sometimes I worry I am not an emergency whistle at all. Perhaps I am a very long, thin teapot with identity issues, or a ceremonial flute from a civilization that did not believe in airflow. Still, I remain vigilant. I look decorative. I wait for crisis. If disaster strikes, I will be ready to fail beautifully. If you need me, I will be here, ornamenting the concept of preparedness while providing absolutely none of the function.
This is Creature Colleagues, supported by the Brightwell Academy of Youthful Occupational Enthusiasm, with Professors Hargreaves and Vogel, moderated by Buck Throttle. Let us begin our study.
Welcome back to Creatures of the Cubicle, the only program where animal behavior is used to explain office life with absolute sincerity and occasional idiocy. Today's creature is the Golden Retriever intern. Enthusiastic, friendly, eager to please, often damp for reasons no one can explain. Professors, your opening thoughts.
Historically, the Golden Retriever archetype appears in apprentice roles across many cultures. Cheerful, willing, unaware of danger. In medieval bakehouses, they fetched flour, water, and on one occasion, an entire goose, because they misunderstood the brief.
Yeah. Golden Retriever interns are defined by optimism. They enter the workplace convinced that everything is wonderful. They say things like, "I love spreadsheets." This is, of course, not normal.
It is refreshing. Their joy lifts morale.
Their joy creates turbulence. I saw one run into a meeting room so fast, they knocked a projector off the table. They apologized to the projector.
That is good manners.
They apologized again when the projector did not answer.
Empathy is not a crime.
Talking to technology is concerning. You do it too.
Only when it misbehaves.
Gentlemen, let us stay focused on the intern. What behaviors define the Golden Retriever worker?
Boundless enthusiasm. They volunteer for every task. Stapling, filing, and so on. All with happy wagging.
They do not wag metaphorically. Their entire torso moves when they are praised. They also bring items to people. Pens, reports, occasionally fetching things that need not be fetched.
They show initiative.
They show chaos in polite shoes.
How does one manage a Golden Retriever intern?
Provide clear instructions. They thrive on tasks with structure.
And remove any fragile items from their path, including emotional ones.
You treat them like hazards.
You treat them like mascots.
Better than treating everyone like cryptids, as you do.
Only when they behave like cryptids.
You once classified Jane from accounting as an aquatic humanoid.
She swam through the corridor of shame.
She tripped on a cable.
Exactly. Aquatic movement.
Your entire research method is a puddle with a grant.
And your entire lecture style is a nap with spectacles.
You take that back.
Make me.
Welcome to the digital wilderness. Today we observe a creature both shy and strangely judgmental. The common computer mouse. A small plastic animal that spends its entire life guiding your hand and questioning your decisions. Here, in its natural habitat, the mouse scuttles across the desk. Watch how it freezes the moment you make an important choice. It senses fear. Your fear. It feeds on it. Notice the tail. A long rubber cord used for two purposes. First, to anchor the creature to its territory. Second, to tangle itself around anything valuable. It does this deliberately. This is dominance behavior. With a single click, the mouse communicates. Left click means proceed. Right click means, are you sure? Double-click means regret this instantly. Now we turn to its evolved cousin, the wireless mouse, also known by its scientific name, the tailless gilt hamster. Observe its sleek, aerodynamic shape, its small, cold body filled with batteries and lies. It roams freely, pretending to offer convenience, while secretly dying inside after exactly 2 weeks of use. Tailless gilt hamsters are expert manipulators. They disconnect at the worst possible moment, a behavior biologists refer to as emotional sabotage. When threatened, they play dead. When unthreatened, they also play dead. Watch how the tailless gilt hamster searches for signal. Waving, twitching, drifting aimlessly like a confused spirit at a Wi-Fi seance. If it fails to connect, it emits no warning. It simply stops moving and stares at you with silent contempt. In rare cases, a tailless gilt hamster will pretend to work. This is deceit. It will move, then stutter, then drift off like a bored ghost. This behavior is thought to be inherited from its ancestor, the trackpad, a species known entirely for treachery. And now we witness a rare sight, the two creatures in uneasy coexistence. The cabled mouse sits stiffly, its long cord trailing behind it like a defeated parade float. Beside it, the tailless variant vibrates with aimless enthusiasm, as if trying to discover electricity through sheer panic. They do not acknowledge one another. They do not agree on anything. They simply glare at you, united only by their shared belief that you are the problem.
Attention citizens, this is a mandatory well-being announcement. Please remain calm, or immediately gain calm. Either option is acceptable to the department. If you are currently experiencing hope, report to window 4. A clerk will confiscate it for processing. If you are attempting productivity, cease immediately until you have filled out Form 17B, Declaration of Unexpected Motivation. Please refrain from smiling in the corridor. It confuses the staff. Remember, the queue you are in is the wrong queue. All queues are the wrong queue. This is the system working as designed. Thank you for your cooperation, which is not required, but very, very much expected.
Welcome, seeker of the sideways path. Today we begin with the riveting rivet of ribbit, a movement inspired by a frog who failed upward. Stand tall, or stand vaguely. Let your knees loosen until they behave like undecided marshmallows. Now inhale until your lungs remember who they once were. Exhale until the furniture grows suspicious. Bring your hands together and imagine you are fastening reality with a small cosmic rivet. As you press your palms, whisper, ribbit. Not with your mouth, but with your intentions. Good. The air trembled. That means it worked, or almost worked, or something unrelated happened. All valid outcomes. Feel the vibration travel down your spine like a polite frog hitchhiking through your nervous system. Do not question it. The frog knows. Now shift into the curious koala of conscious. A movement designed for those who think too hard but climb too little. Let your arms dangle with authority, not limp but confidently bewildered. Imagine you are a koala perched on the highest branch of your inner eucalyptus tree, wondering who scheduled your emotions without telling you. Inhale curiosity. It tastes like mint and mild confusion. Exhale certainty. It was holding you back anyway. Allow your awareness to crawl slowly around your skull, clutching a tiny leaflet that says, "I meant to do this." Feel the weight of your responsibilities shrink to the size of a warm pouch you nap inside. If someone tries to speak to you during this movement, blink in slow koala disbelief until they reconsider their life choices. Finally, descend into the ossified ostrich of overaction, a posture for those who sprint nowhere and arrive exhausted. Lower your head toward the ground, not in shame, but in ironic triumph. Let your spine stretch like an overambitious accordion. Plant your feet firmly and imagine the earth saying, "Oh, it's you again." Now freeze, completely. Become the ostrich who has seen too much, done too much, and now pretends to be a statue to avoid further tasks. Feel the overaction crystallize in your feathers. Allow it to turn brittle. Let small flakes of unnecessary effort fall to the floor like dandruff from the soul. When you are ready, lift your head slowly, emerging from imaginary sand with the dramatic timing of a soap opera reveal. You survived your own enthusiasm. You may now flow away.
Happy, happy game dev, happy, happy us. Happy, happy game dev, we never make a fuss. We're happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy game dev, happy, happy us. Happy, happy game dev, we never make a fuss. We're happy, happy, happy.
Keep going. The universe has already stamped no refunds on the week, so you may as well enjoy the chaos.
The static closes in. The monk powers down. Tune in next week when the timeline flickers again. A Press X to Despair production. Copyright 2025. Any wisdom detected is a coincidence.